Marshall is coming off a dramatic comeback victory over James Madison to open conference play 1-0. Now the Thundering Herd return home to face a Coastal Carolina team with the exact same 3-2 overall record and a 1-0 conference record. And only one team will remain undefeated in Sunbelt play after today's matchup. Welcome to Gamer Ability. Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 27 Marshall Dynasty video. And today we enter week 6 of 2026, and the Marshall Thundering Herd return home to face Coastal Carolina. Both of these teams enter this matchup with identical records, 3-2 overall with 1-0 in the conference. You take a look at the two impact players today. Marquis Boston is coming off another big game, a 2-touchdown game and over 100 yards rushing, also did a good job receiving. Now their superstar from last week was Tristan Gardner, who has had a great year so far. Now, looking at these teams by the numbers offensively, we are leading the way from the offense side. Our offense has been amazing. Now defense, well, our defense has a lot of work to do. So I do think this is going to be a very good game. I mean, last week, we were coming off an epic comeback against James Madison. It was looking like we were going to lose our first Sunbelt game on the road. Our main quarterback, Carlos Del Rio-Wilson, had a good game, but he went down, and Zion Turner, the backup, came in and dominated. We have so many weapons on this offense. Now, our defense has to find a way to stop teams. Simple as that. Now, the first game this season, our team forced a lot of turnovers. We have not done that since then, so hopefully our defense can do that today. Now, our offense did finally turn over the ball in the last episode. It was a pick 6, which was not ideal. And yeah, we made a lot of mistakes last week. Simple as that. We are lucky that we had a shot to win that game, but we won it. So today, we're going to be going through the top stories, taking a look at the top 25, and then diving into this week 6 matchup with recruiting at the end. So just like always, the game start timestamp is at the bottom of the screen, so feel free to jump ahead if you want to go ahead and do that. And if you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing series. You like sports games, this is the channel for you. But let's go ahead and start with the top stories, which usually in this game is always the Heisman watch. So Reed from Texas A&M is number 1, Barnett the third, number 2 for UCF, and then Brown for Auburn, and then Mayava from USC right there make out the top 4. Now, I think Marquis Boston honestly should be on that list. So we saw this as a top story last week, but wow, the Minnesota Golden Gophers 4-0 stretch ended. Michigan just crushed them 52-16. Oh boy, Michigan was having Minnesota was having a really good year until that game. Now Michigan's good year continues. Now, rivalry matchup this week between Oklahoma 4-0 at home against the Texas Longhorns, who have a 3-1 record, and they are 8 in the nation. That is going to be a very good matchup. Speaking of 8 in the nation, let's take a look at the top 25 here. So Texas, we already know, is 8, but Oregon is number 1, Ohio State 2, Miami 3, Indiana, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, BYU, Texas, Notre Dame, Utah, Ole Miss, Michigan, and USC make out the top 13. The final team to make it is Oklahoma State there in 25. Now, I do got to point out, look at South Carolina. They are rolling 5-0. So is Auburn as well. Okay. And very important to point out, Notre Dame is number 9. We almost beat Notre Dame. So you could make the argument that we are a top 9 team in the nation, right? That's a stretch, right? That might be a little bit of a stretch, I understand. But I mean, you could technically make that argument. I just did. But, without further ado, let's actually play some football. Week 6 matchup, the Marshall Thundering Herd at home against Coastal Carolina. Let's crush Coastal Carolina and move to a 2-0 Sunbelt record, because our ultimate goal is, of course, to win the Sunbelt this year. Let's go ahead and dive on in.
This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. A staple of the college football environment. color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly.
I tell ya, that always gets me fired up. Yeah, so our goal by the end of the season is to sell out this stadium. That's our goal. Obviously, the goal is to win the Sun Belt, and I think we can actually do that. A very favorable schedule. This team is stacked on offense. Defense, we'll see. But we also found out we have good depth at the quarterback position. Zion Turner came in and dominated.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone.
That's how we play. Oh, boy.
The Chanticleers offense will go on the attack first. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to.
Who's going to make a play?
On him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one.
Yes!
Make the defense really pay when they choose.
That looks like Ryan Gamer on the edge for California. Oh boy, what a play! I read that perfectly.
Staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Good play.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Who's going to make a play?
Listen, nice completion.
Let's go cover forward palms. Run a spy here.
More manageable, but guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Looking to pass. It's Barber. Rushes on him.
I mean, we are on fire at the edge position. Every single play, we were disruptive. Come on, the Thundering Herd are rolling.
The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
You know, assistant coach Jerry worked a lot with the defensive line this week, including the edge rushers, to get them fired up for today's matchup.
Sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Thundering Herd offense.
Here we go.
It's our first look at them in this one.
Yeah, Marquis Boston coming off a big game. He's had a great year.
Off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
Okay, why not throw it first play? Now, Carlos Del Rio-Wilson took out of practice this week. His wear and tear levels are good right now. We'll see. We'll monitor him during the game.
He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll throw it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
That's what happens when you don't practice all week.
Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week.
Yes, we did. Villanueva, Carlos Villanueva.
That was a massive win.
3-star quarterback.
So many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he's now a
He's so good.
Not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited, and a lot of people expect to.
I'm looking at Tamaris on the outside, maybe.
How good this 3-star QB is.
Yeah, I think Carlos Villanueva is the quarterback for the future. I mean, we're spending a lot of money for him, so he better be.
And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Yeah,
Marshall
true.
comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire.
That's wide open.
Setting up
You
the screen.
cannot be more open than that.
Inside the 30. Makes the grab in their space.
That's when I just got to run out of bounds. Don't take a hit, right? Wear and tear.
15-yard line, the offense looking for a score.
RPO, I like it, actually.
Back at it with another
It's an RPO quarterback keeper. That's wide open. Walk it in, Carlos.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Marshall! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this guy.
Okay, what about that RPO? And look at that offensive line getting the job done. Listen, the message for this team this week is let's go ahead the entire game. We don't want to play from behind again. And yeah, it's worked out so far, 7-0.
After the first score of the game.
I love this game so much. Like, the gameplay is just so good. And what a fun dynasty this has been. Thank you all for being a part of it and keeping this going.
And they finished it off with a 14-yard run.
You all seem to really like the Thundering Herd rebuild, and I love that. And also, a lot of Marshall fans have picked up watching this. So welcome on in, everybody. Appreciate you all.
It's Johnson. I imagine he's going to get
such a cool environment and such a cool team. We're trying to sell out this stadium, which Marshall fans here on the channel taught me that this stadium is not actually sold out in a long time. So the fans actually not being fully filled is actually realistic. So we're trying to bring this place back.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
I want this place to be loud. I want it to be rocking. I want it to be one of the toughest places to play. That is, unless we get fired. Right? It's always that possibility. You never know.
On that one, it'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
No job is guaranteed in football.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Read that to perfection. Listen, that edge rushing series in the Road to Glory, it's helped me tremendously on the line. Like,
they're the big component, man. They've got to
this game, we're making an impact.
Get this running game going. They're the ones that
love edge rushers so much. So fun.
Bringing the heat.
I had pressure on him again. Come on. No. Fired up, if you can't tell today. I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee. Fired up. Get your coffee. Cheers.
That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again.
Oh, what a punt.
Unload on that. It's like there's helium in that one. And the
he
punt
kicked that a mile.
And goes into the end zone
wow.
for the touchback. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the
wait,
field.
you all told me a play I need to look at, or like a formation. This guy is insane.
Moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy.
So the player who Marquis Boston is based on did not sign the contract to be in the game, but whoever he is, he's insane.
With the catch, it's Norton.
Look at me actually reading RPOs nice this year. Okay, let's go to that formation you all were talking about. This split T. Yeah, you all said I'd really like this one. So there's a lot of fun run plays. Ooh, there are. Look at that. We ran that toss before. I had no clue what was happening.
Here they come, 1st and 10.
Okay, this is sick. We've read it a couple times, but that's wide open. Oh, maybe not. Now, is there an option out of this? Is the DIY toss reverse the only option? Wow, this would be a great formation for a cool option play.
In the regular season, with all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams
that's, yeah, not a good play. Even if he catches that, he's down right away.
Circled way back in the preseason, expecting
Z under
teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show
that is perfection. Like, what a throw and what a catch. That was beautiful. And that animation was so clean. The biggest improvement to the game this year is the gameplay. All the animations, like, it is a big step up.
was able to keep his balance and then get upfield to go get more yards after the catch. You simply cannot do it.
Go!
And he's got room.
Come on, Culliver. Listen, we're the better team in this matchup. They're 66 overall. We're 69 overall. We have a very good offense. I think our offense is like a I would call him like 75.
At work in this game, throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
No, I kept that. So I believe that this game has different controls than Madden, and I think I keep hitting the wrong button.
Much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
So I think you hold it to hand it off.
I know.
Or,
Block better.
no, you
How about
hold
that
it to
offensive
keep
lineman
it.
Push some guy backwards and make some
I don't
holes.
know. Is an option? Oh no, an option's considered an option, right? I almost did it again, right? Is the option a run? Yes.
On that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run the option.
That is perfection. That's how you read an option.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Wait, no, that was a running back. That was Meadows out wide. Or am I misreading that? That was just a normal option. I think the commentator's making that up. Yeah, that's not a receiver. That's Meadows, our backup running back.
Tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
So I did notice wear and tear on our defensive tackles and ends. So what I did, I turned the auto subs to keep fresh. So you'll notice, you've already seen this, our defensive tackles and edge rushers have been like switching in and out.
It's English.
They had a lot of wear and tear though. So I feel like you kind of have to do that, which I mean in real life, they mix up defensive line positions all the time.
Now ready to go on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and
our line is dominating.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you
listen, our biggest problem has been our defense so far, but not today.
Or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I'll watch the quarterback keeper, actually.
On 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Barber.
Screen.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
I still had to guard the middle because I saw that was the other route. Maybe I should have got out there sooner, but okay. Good play.
Have it 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
Good hit.
Stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Direct snap.
Ooh, a direct snap.
Picks up the 1st down.
Our middle linebacker got crushed. That was a cool hit there at the end.
Moving, and they've got it at the 45. As they get set to snap.
That's what I'm talking about. There's just so many more new animations, and they're all so real and so clean. You gotta be kidding me. Drill Hill, what a hit! That's what I'm talking about right there, like the hitting animations. Like, listen, I love hits in football, and the hits in this year's game are fantastic. This is a hard-hitting team. I mean, we're called the Thundering Herd.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Good hit. Running back almost broke right through that, though. What a first.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far.
Marquis Boston's having a good start so far, but Carlos Del Rio-Wilson is just dominating. You know, I know he had wear and tear last week, couldn't play the second half basically, or at least starting in the third. There's no quarterback controversy or anything. He's our starter. But we know we have a good backup, so that's good.
Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude.
Yeah, good play call, honestly. No, did that say broken collarbone, or did I read that wrong? He's out for the game. I don't know what that said. I hope he's fine.
Manageable. Really nice job of executing.
He'll get rid of it.
Yes! What a play! That is textbook defensive back. One arm behind the player, the other hand in front, knocking the ball down. Are you kidding me? This is a well-coached team by head coach Ryan Gamer. Of course, our assistant coach Jerry works a lot with the defense to get them ready. He's a defensive expert.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to.
He's getting ready for August 7th for the new Madden series on the channel. You better believe it. Are we going to do a franchise for the first time this year? I don't know. We're definitely going to do the Superstar mode. It's always one of my favorite series.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he
wide open.
Great job taking
Wow. Marquis Boston looks slow there. That should have been a touchdown.
That was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Wait, this is to Payne? That doesn't seem smart.
The pop pass gets
Huh, I don't like that play call at all. I called it, right? But I didn't know that it was to Payne at first.
It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job.
What a play by the defensive lineman. Listen, we're up 14-0. We got to kick this.
That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards.
I should have audibled out of that play to Payne.
Gravity of the situation. Third down. That was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build
that
some
is
confidence.
perfection.
Nice job that time by the defense.
Our punter is amazing.
tries to help improve that field position.
I mean, how far did he just kick that?
About the 29-yard line.
Another injury. Our center. Are you kidding me? Bruised shoulder. He'll be fine.
Coastal Carolina has it.
Okay, they definitely increased the wear and tear this year, which it's part of the Dynasty Blueprint system now. So you basically want to upgrade your facilities and buy some things to prevent that wear and tear and decrease it. So wear and tear is going to be increased.
On first down, it's 2nd and 6.
Make a hit. Beautiful.
And the defense had that one well.
Wrap up next time, but good hit. If I'm them, I'm running this. I'm going to be the middle linebacker and be ready. Nope. Did I do pass interference there?
Really nice job.
Yeah, I would call it.
Get it to their own 41. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
That's holding.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Courtney.
They held
down with the throw, and he'll get
roughing the passer. Wasn't me.
Penalty.
It looked like holding there on the opposite side, but what do I know?
You just can't hit the quarterback.
15-yard penalty. You can't be doing that.
Play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes
Listen, I can't say anything. Left edge Ryan Gamer for the California Golden Bears goes off sides quite a bit.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They feed him again.
I was ready to hit the quarterback. I think I did. No, I don't think I hit him. I went for the hit stick, though. Good read.
And the shot to clear is pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fires into the end zone. Snags it.
Okay, he almost reached that in.
Or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Still, you know, a great first half for our defense. First drive where we just couldn't stop them. Simple as that. But listen, our offense, it was a 3-and-out, wasn't it?
They took it 71 yards down the field.
Okay, all right.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Listen, defense, if you want to bring the fans back, that's not how you do it.
No reason to risk trying to field that.
To be fair, they played great. Let's go play action.
So Marshall is out on the field and
We've been running it a lot first down.
They went 3-and-out last
Not sure I love the 3 tight end set here, but yeah, That was not the right formation.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit
Boston might be open here, depending on the coverage.
To hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
I mean, that was great coverage.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like
really nice
mesh slot deep, trips left,
find space. They're in zone
and
coverage.
Culver might be open.
Man to man, find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same
Or,
page. You can tell that's why they got the first
listen, he has to take some wear and tear there. Like, what are we gonna do? He's got to. He's got to get that first down. Challenge? We definitely got that. Is that saying we challenged? I didn't challenge. I think it's just saying challenge. I think they challenged it. Yeah, I was going to say it's first down by a mile.
Closer look in the replay booth will overturn the call. Marshall back at it with another first and
Or did they not give us the first down? That's a touchdown.
Quick toss.
Oh, he's gone. He is gone. What a read. Our option game is insane. Come on.
Back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
I have a question for you all. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? This Thundering Herd team is thundering today. They want to win. Defensively and offensively. And got to give it to our fans. They're fired up today.
And the extra point.
Love it. Love the energy here in this stadium.
Work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house.
Waited for the perfect time to pitch that too, like last minute. But I knew had a good chance to be a touchdown.
So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over and they'll go to work from here. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the
I
game,
didn't
feel
hit the
like
quarterback,
offensively,
but
you should
wow,
go
did
back
I
to
want
what's been
to.
working
We
for you
broke
in this
through.
game.
We had
Trying
them.
to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so
Pick that.
I know offensively, I
Oh,
gotta put some
don't
good
knock it
possessions
down. Turn
together
around and
here,
pick it.
Make something happen on this side of the football.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 30.
Get pressure. Come on, line. Get pressure.
Looking to throw, it's Barber.
We
Steps
couldn't.
away.
But we still got him.
Rush will get to him at
I
the
tried to strip
25.
it.
The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
That's one thing I'm getting much better on the edge. Like, just reading everything. Reading the running back. Reading the offensive line. Who's pulling. Reading the quarterback. Where is he looking to run?
Is on its way.
Not just hitting random buttons. I'm hitting buttons purposefully. Hitting the right buttons at the right time. Trying to.
Pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Power read. Let's try it. Looks cool.
Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and
So,
get this drive going.
okay,
Took the
who-
last
we're
drive
reading
in
the
for a
edge.
touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pulls it on the option. And he couldn't find any
I don't
room
know
to
if I
breathe.
read that
What a
right,
great job on
so
the
I
run
might
of
need
his
you all for that one.
defense.
Those of you that know
All
options,
right, guys, let's chat for a minute
did I
now.
read that right? You just
Sure
leave the
guys saw a
timestamp?
great pickup
End
in
of
the
second quarter?
backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal
Nothing
last
looked
week.
open to
And
me,
getting
but
good
should we have
talent
headed
like
it
this
off?
is really what programs at
Or
this
kept it?
level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a
still
big
learning the
commitment
option.
at the running back spot with those 3 stars, and now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
The run inside. It's Boston.
He's so
And he
fast.
doesn't find much running room.
Yeah, they're going to call a
short gain on
timeout
the
to get
play.
some more time, but
The defense
we're going to
uses
get this
the
first
timeout.
down.
That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got some work to do.
Okay,
on
I'm
this
looking at
3rd and
Culver
long
here.
From the 40. From the gun, wants to pass.
He's
Right
open.
down the middle.
What a play. Hurry up.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down.
I
at the
tell ya.
44.
You talk about bouncing back after an injury, like our quarterback is rolling.
On this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job.
I thought the draw would work.
The defense reading the coverage and being on the same page as his intended.
We got plenty
target.
of time.
It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
That's how you trust a pocket. That's something I used to never do. I used to always just run around. Something I really worked to improve on in the last game, especially since Ryan Gamer was a pocket passer for the Kentucky Wildcats.
They'll run the option.
Nothing was open. Oh, still worked. The run wasn't open with the quarterback. The pitch wasn't open. Can you fake pitch?
I think offenses
That'd be useful.
They are willing to run the football, even if they don't get.
I'm sure you can.
Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense.
That's wide open.
Keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Good job, Barbie. Way to reach out for that. Honestly, I think an RPO might be a touchdown here. I don't like it at all. I like a PA read, though.
One in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Off the play fake on first down.
Yes! Come on!
And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
I mean, what a play. And listen, I really think we can win out. I truly do. The hard part of our schedule is over. The hard part is over. We can win every game from this point out, and we can win the Sun Belt. Can we make the playoffs? No, probably not. But if we would have beat Notre Dame or Penn State, yeah, we would have had a real shot. But we can make a bowl game, which would be massive success. I mean, honestly, just having a winning record, having a chance to win the Sun Belt is a massive success. And if our defense plays like they do today the rest of the year, exciting things coming.
To the air, it's Barber. Buys a little time with his feet.
Yeah, it's on me. I didn't shed the block right. I saw the quarterback was running. It's all right.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Hey, what a dream first half. I'll see you in the second.
Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 5 team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
Look at Mizzou! What a win!
The truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. That is another solid victory for this team, who now gets to 5-1 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Jones C. Edwards Stadium. Some gaudy numbers for that quarterback through 2 quarters of football. He's already eclipsed 200 yards through the air. Well on his way to one of the best passing days of his career, not to mention another W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Hey, a lot of big SEC matchups it showed there in the halftime show. But what about Mizzou getting a win? Carlos Del Rio dominated, and what about that read it showed there on that option? Like, we held the ball, waited, pitched it last second. Defense couldn't make a play. And got to give a lot of credit to our offensive line. They're playing a fantastic game. Defensive line is the reason our defense has shut them down. I mean, yes, they had 1 touchdown, but like, our line is getting so much pressure. It's not just the line, don't get me wrong. The entire team's playing good. PA, I like it.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field.
Looking at Parsons, and maybe just throw it to Boston.
Try to build on this lead. Looking left.
Quarterback's got to get that up higher, over the head. What a play by the defender. That's a play that's not made in the last game. That's the improved coverage. That was a very good play by the defender. What am I doing? Wide open hole. Straight up the field.
By that big defensive line.
Awesome job up front by this defense.
That hurts. It's all right. That's football.
So good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Oh, that's the wrong button. I haven't hit many wrong buttons in this year's game. That's the biggest shock of this series. We caught a break on that one. I mean, that was a great throw. That was sick. When you have a tight end with sure hands, this is the plays they make. Are you kidding me? Payne, one of the best players in our offense. He's hurt a lot, but he's not open. I am just trying to throw it. Honestly, I was going one-on-one on the outside. I was trying to throw it to circle, which honestly, he's not open. But can I be honest? I didn't even see the defender. I thought he was wide open, right? So would it have been picked off to the other one? Maybe. Now, this throw was accidental. Throws it over top. The other defender's not looking back yet. He's not looking back. He looks back now. Look at this play by the tight end. That animation was fantastic. What? That's what I'm talking about, the improved animations. Like, this would have been one of those wild animations in the last game. But this was just perfect. Just a seamless play. And what a play by Payne to catch that football. Sure hands, everybody. Accidental button press, but like that quarterback put it exactly where he needed to for Payne to catch it. That is insane. That is how you play football, everybody. This team, I think we're winning the Sun Belt. I'm just saying. I'm going to take a screenshot here, but this is a Sun Belt winning team. What a start. Okay. Yeah, accidental button press, but sometimes those work.
Looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. The sure hands.
I mean, Payne is on fire right now. The longest he's ever played a game.
Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and
I will say, RPOs, I can see why people like RPOs. They're a lot of fun. When they don't work, they are an absolute nightmare. And I think quarterback sneak, we've learned that it's kind of pointless, right? I'm going to try it again. Oh.
He'll go to the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able
That is just as intense as kicking a field goal now. It might be harder. Got it.
You give it to your QB. You get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man.
I had to pitch.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense got it. They're on the run.
I had to pitch it sooner than I wanted to. The running back wasn't ready.
Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
No turnovers in the first 4 weeks. Pick 6 last week. A botched option for a touchdown this week. That's all on the running back. Listen, you have to be ready and looking. Barbie was not ready for that option. Barbie's got to know the offensive line collapsed. Quarterback has to get rid of it. Maybe I panicked a bit too soon, but it doesn't matter. Running back has to always be ready for the option. That's all on Barbie. Listen, if the quarterback pitches it, he can pitch it at any point the way I understand an option. The running back has to be ready. Unless there's something I don't understand about an option and the running back doesn't look right away, I don't know, but...
They wanted to do something with it, and they did.
Okay, he is so slow. Why is he on the kick return team? Was that his full speed?
From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much.
Shouldn't have cut it up. Outside was open.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job.
Look at Meadows go. He can play. We have 3 good running backs.
Moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I got to play that better.
Accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things.
Okay, Culver might be open early here. Maybe Hamilton.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
No, nobody.
Under fire. They got him.
No. No, he did take a shot, though. Looked like he took a helmet straight to the sternum.
Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly.
Is Turner in? Let's make sure. Listen, nobody was open. That was fantastic coverage, and I was trying to throw it away and couldn't. So, yeah, Turner's in the game. Wow. Okay. Hopefully he's okay, because we need him if we want to win the Sun Belt. Well, Zion Turner's back, everybody, in the third quarter again.
Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll pull it down. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to
bruised hand. We'll substitute for now. When he's ready, we'll put him back in.
Get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
I tell you, our punter can kick.
And away and headed toward the sideline.
One of the best players in our team.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man.
What kind of hit was that, number 20? He looked like he didn't want to hurt him. You know, he's like, no, I don't want to hurt him. I'm going to let up. Look.
They're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against.
He went for a hit stick, and I think the other player spun at the time he's going for the hit stick, so it threw him off. Wow. Ooh, that's a hit right there. Looks like a WWE spear right there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Barber. Snagged out of the air.
Ooh.
Really short gain on that.
Good hit.
It's all over it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the big fella. To the 43.
I mean, they are playing tough right now. They are running over our defenders. They just ran over our middle linebacker.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout.
I can't get through now. Their defense, or not their defense, their offensive line has done a good job responding.
They're set up at the 41.
They're reading my moves to perfection right now.
The sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down.
Got off of that one. Yeah. That's our job. Outside contain. Hammered them.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back.
Thought the hole was inside, so I tried to bust up the hole, and we did. And good thing our team was ready on the outside. I believe their quarterback just got hurt. He did. Both quarterbacks hurt.
Into a brick wall, now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat.
Did you all see our edge rusher just bull rush through? Get off the move is too late. He was wide open in double coverage there. 2 people on him. He beat them both. That's a backup quarterback reading that too.
They're going to run it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and
Good hit.
Quick throw, but he's not.
Oh, that would hurt your back.
The defense was all over him. Going to work on
like a helmet, full speed hit stick right into the back there.
Complete.
Good hit.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally.
Their quarterback's back.
A little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Make the hit. Yes.
And a good job in coverage.
Come on.
Stop it after just a few.
Their quarterback took another shot too. Okay, fourth quarter.
Right around the
What a game.
point of the season. Neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this fourth quarter.
Listen to this band go.
He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance.
Good kick.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
Okay, long sustained drive, win the game. Simple as that.
Everywhere, how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff
Our
like
quarterback.
that.
Wait, our backup? No, that's Carlos Del Rio, right? He's in the game and he can barely move right now.
So working with a lead here, they'd like
Not
to put
ideal.
together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Looking to throw on first down. He
He's
let
open.
that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, are we gonna have to go with Zion Turner?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat.
Like, that is the difference this year than last year of coverage. Did you see that middle linebacker? In the last year's game, our defenders buy him in an instant. This year, they read it like they do in real life. Like, that was perfection. I wish it wasn't. No, I'm glad it is. But, like, that was just such a well-made play by that middle linebacker. Picked up that coverage. Like, it's not, he anticipated it, and he started running, you know, like, he knows he's coming across under drag. He doesn't wait. That's wide open. What kind of throw is that?
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they
So
needed.
that's all on me. I was trying to beam it, and for some reason I tapped it.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offensive's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
Well, it was like a bad punt. He was wide open, though. I don't know why. That's a huge mistake.
The shot to clear.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose? I don't know if Carlos Del Rio, I don't know. He might have a concussion right now. I don't think he knows where he's at.
He's going to run it.
Good hit. We might have to put in Zion Turner again.
Defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Backed up now here.
No, that was all me. Hey, we can't blame him for that.
It's Barber. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, we read through, but he did a good read getting up the middle to the right.
But man, what a job to find some running room and move
We
the
cannot
chains.
lose this game.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Washington.
Good hit. Way to
And they
read.
pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
See the quarterback like stretching out like he was hurt before the play? And he has been. He has wear and tear. That's actually pretty cool.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The shot that clears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, that's my specialty. You better not hold on to that football. Hey, You better hand it off on a read option. Oh my.
Assignment football, making sure the dive.
Some edge rushers. Look, he's hurting now. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's actually really cool. Like when the quarterback takes a hit. Look, he got rid of that one. I love football. Okay, let's make a play.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal.
Yes!
And he was hit just
How many plays has our right edge rusher made today?
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down. And
Destroyed that quarterback. I think he's hurt again. Oh no, offensive lineman.
Check on his condition. And for the second time tonight,
our defensive line is the reason we are winning this game. They are playing tough. They are playing physical. They're getting the job done.
That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the
8-point game, 6 minutes left. Okay, our plan on the last drive was long sustained drive. Didn't work. We're going to actually do it this time.
Ready to get this drive cranked up. Looking for a gap. It's Boston. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense.
We threw that
on
beyond the
schedule.
line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense, locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is.
It's illegal. Yeah. He said used to. Wait, did he say it used to be legal? Okay.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond.
He's open. He's open. What a throw! A little bit behind him. Oh my! What a play!
This running back is a big weapon in the passing game, and it's not just checkdowns, but he can.
You'll hear a loud bang in the background when Mike's picking up. Somebody's doing something outside. I don't know what they're doing, hammering something.
But this running back is special. He's got a lot of tools in the toolbox. Really nice play design and a big-time pass and catch for this offense.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps?
Good read. The route was kind of open too, though. I think the pass would have been there.
Picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. He'll toss it.
After the fumble earlier, I know that was dangerous, but it worked. They almost read it perfect.
And has this defense's head spinning with the option. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
Should have kept going outside. That was open.
Nothing on that play. Now on 2nd down.
It's okay. We're just trying to run out the clock.
Keep that clock churning. Back to pass.
And we got out of bounds. That's not good.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can.
That's wide open. Great blocking.
But he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Okay, we score a touchdown here, we win the game. Well, not necessarily, but a good chance to win. Wait, are we on our 4th-string running back right now? Who is Price?
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Trying to save time.
Yeah, they ramped up the wear and tear big time in this year's game to balance the new blueprint, where to kind of get you to buy into the decreased wear and tear ones. That's wide open, our 4th string.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water, gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack.
Have you heard of the Thundering Herd? Everybody has now. This team is making a statement. We're tough. We play fierce, especially our offensive and defensive line. Even Notre Dame, even Penn State, these bigger schools have been shocked with our team's play. And yeah, it continues today. Coastal Carolina. I know we're the better team going into this game. They played tough, don't get me wrong. But we played tougher. It's not over, though. Play smart.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red
Number 39 almost picked that off.
And execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little.
How is that not holding?
Excellent pursuit by this defense.
He had his entire arm extended holding us. Are you kidding me? The refs are like, we'll let it slide today.
Dropping back, it's Barber. Pressure coming.
Listen, we'll fight through holding. I don't care. We have been disruptive on the right edge today. It's been absolutely insane. This is my best edge rushing game I've ever had.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking to take a shot. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice.
I called a cover when Robert pressed on the hurry up, didn't I?
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This
What?
offense looking for anything
Why did I do
but
that?
this big lead.
Doesn't make any sense.
On first down. Under fire.
I mean, another one. Are you kidding me?
Shot by the defense that time, getting the
How
sack.
many sacks have I had today?
You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one
Pick
deep.
that off. Pick that off.
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way
How did
to
he
get
catch
the ball
this?
back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
That is absolute perfection. What? That was good defense. What a catch. What did wide receivers used to use back in the day? Stickum? Did he have Stickum on his hands right there? Have you seen the movie The Little Giants when the kid put Stickum on his hands? I think that's Little Giants. I'm pretty sure that wide receiver had Stickum. Like, okay. No, I forgot.
Touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the
Pierre,
Well, here in the
you
fourth
get
quarter, they were
a
obviously
free
expecting
dinner
an
at
onside
the
kick. They got
fanciest
their
restaurant
hands
here
on
in
the field.
Huntington,
They were
West
able to
Virginia
jump on the
tonight.
ball and make sure they
I
get
don't care what
possession.
restaurant it is. You pick. You just won us the game. Why am I throwing it? Hold on. Okay. We're good. Oh, what a block. Number 62.
Wanting to stop the clock.
One
on
first down
defense,
away
they
from
use
winning,
their
I believe.
third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
Option's
After
not
the
smart, is it?
First down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. He'll toss it. And they'll stop him.
Good job by number 2 to not do a block in the back. We've got to get a first down.
Playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
I know you're saying, what were you doing, Ryan? Exactly. What was I doing? You tell me, not playing good football. Right. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. One of my worst plays I've played at quarterback, and I've had a lot of bad plays. So why did I get outside the pocket? We were looking at the option routes. We didn't need to panic. You start sprinting outside, they're going to disengage just like they did. Need a good punt. And that's it. That is perfection. Our punter can play. That is amazing.
What a great job there. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over and they'll go to work from here. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards.
The safety.
The defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David,
our line says no, no, no. No, no, no.
Out on the perimeter, and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
No time to waste.
Beard,
here.
go
They
get him.
gotta Get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Barber.
Get him.
Rushes on him. He gets away. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Yes, we did it. Come on.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Yeah, you know, listen, firm handshakes and helmets off to that Coastal Carolina team. They had a great second half. I mean, they were getting crushed at the end of the first, and they came out, played much better football. Our defense kind of fell apart at the second half, but mostly our offense. So, yeah, our offense dominated to start. 28 points in the first half, 7 in the second. So, yeah, Coastal Carolina did a great job responding. You know, Carlos Del Rio getting hurt really changed the game. But at the end of the day, 4-2 record and 2-0 in the Sun Belt Conference, everybody. Conference play is not disappointed. 2 great games, almost the opposite type of games, right? But our line won us that game. Simple as that. That line was unreal. 389 offense, they had 306. We had 120 rushing, they had 71. We had 269 passing, they had 235. We did have the fumble loss for a touchdown and an interception. Is it bad I don't remember throwing a pick? Oh, no, I remember it. Oh, I definitely remember it. When I tapped the button instead of hold it down, we did not force any turnovers today. But Carlos Del Rio-Wilson still had a great game. 15 for 22, 191 quarterback rating, 269 yards, and 2 touchdown passes. That 1 interception was all on me. That's not on him. Rushing, not a lot, but he got crushed today. He did score 2 touchdowns rushing, but no yards because of all the sacks. We didn't have a big day rushing. We really didn't. Got to give it to Coastal Carolina. They really shut us down running the football. Pretty good averages, though, for all running backs. But right here, everybody. Receiving got the job done today. Culliver, a touchdown. Boston with 2 catches for 93 yards and a touchdown. Love that. Barbie had that big-time catch. Why did we win? Well, it's because of this right here. Best game you could... Wait. Just 2 sacks? That can't be right. Well, we had a lot of tackles for loss, too. Yeah, look at all these tackles for loss. From our right edge rusher, Will, free safety, left edge, and, yeah, defensive tackle, strong safety, right edge. I actually controlled a lot of these players. We controlled Willer a lot today. We controlled this guy, Dante Beard, a lot today. And Ward right here. A lot of tackles for loss, some good sacks. I honestly thought we had more sacks than that. I guess maybe they were designed quarterback runs. I don't know, but yeah, still a great game. I think that was the best our line has looked, but don't go away. We have recruiting coming up, and yeah, the weekly advance to see if we land more any new recruits. But I'm going to take a look at some screenshots here. What a game. What a game. But that option touchdown from Boston was amazing. So I just realized that must have been a forward pitch, right? Like a pass, because it counted as a passing touchdown, which I thought for sure was a backwards pitch, but maybe it was like a pitch forward. It might have been. Clearly, that's what it was classified as, because it was a reception touchdown. So I thought he was going to have way more rushing yards, but he didn't end up getting over 100 because of that. Honestly, he wasn't in the game very much, but I wouldn't say our offense was really on the field very much the second half. So, I mean, really, we were just getting our defense on the field, and our defense was getting the job done. Well, I guess they did have a comeback, but still, a much better game for our defense. Simple as that. Let's go into week 6 recruiting, though. We have a solid recruiting class. We already locked in Carlos Villanueva, a 3-star quarterback, hopefully the quarterback for the future. If he's bad, we're going to be pretty upset because 110 is probably a lot of NIL. We could technically still remove him, right? I actually don't know if you can. Can you remove somebody? I've never done it. Can you remove? No, I don't think we can. Oh, we can't remove them. I don't think. Yeah, there's no option to remove. So you can't remove a recruit who's signed. So we're locked in. Hopefully he's good. Loudermilk has a verbal commit. Love that. So that's huge. Can you lower their NIL after they get signed, right? I didn't think so, right? Actually, Carlos, how about we renegotiate? Don't think that would go too well. Now, we have a lot of 1-star recruits who were just trying to land. We're not spending really any time at all on them. We have a little NIL on some of the recruits as well. So now, Daryl Sadler, we get to the 2 stars and beyond. Well-rounded. We're battling against WKU. And yeah, we're number 1. Johnny Joy, number 1. We're not going to do any hard sells, right? That's just, we don't have the school grades to do it. Leo Binshawol, battling against Charlotte. We do have a visit scheduled in week 11. Okay. Quentin McClaim. So they have Vanderbilt as a visit scheduled week 13. We have week 11. We might be able to lock them in if we keep winning. That's going to be a very important visit. I can't remember what game that is. We just scheduled it. App State. Okay. And playing time he wants, and he can have that. Jamie Cruz, defensive tackle. 5-star. You know, I'm wondering if maybe we should have saved all of our budget for the transfer portal. Like, I mean, fully save the budget that the budget, instead of signing Villanueva, what if we would have just completely saved it and we went all in on a transfer portal quarterback? It looks like Carlos Villanueva will be our quarterback next year, though. It really does. So yeah, I'm going to send the house on this guy. We're already sending the house here. And I don't think it's worth increasing the NIL budget. But what I'm going to do is find another recruit. We have a lot of 1-stars down here. I want to see if we can go after some of the big stars. Yeah, these we can just remove. Well, yeah, we have to remove here. That's right. We can remove the ones we're locked out from. We could honestly remove all those 1-stars. They were just 1-stars that already wanted to go here. So I just had them on there just in case. And we already scouted some of them. Okay, so now we're going to go to the prospect list and see if we can find some lucky recruits. Let's go to 4-star. 4-star open. Anybody who doesn't have an offer. Wait, there's a 4-star quarterback who has no offer. 285? Okay. 245? 235? No offers. Okay, a couple offers there. What's the cheapest one, right? I don't know if this is a good idea. Okay, 1 offer. No offers right here. Wide receiver would cost $250. From Lexington, Kentucky. In our pipeline. Elusive route runner. He definitely has my attention. Maybe let's find the cheapest, right? They're not getting much cheaper, though. Route artist. Thumper. Almost no interest in our pipeline. Let's just not offer a contract yet. Hey, let's just not offer a contract. Let's just send the house and see what happens. No money spent. at all right now. But I am very, very interested in this recruit, right? I'm actually going to move him up to the top. Right here. There must be something kind of wrong with this recruit because nobody's really going after him. But he's in our pipeline. He's from Akron, Ohio. Ohio State, Notre Dame doesn't really want him. So I don't know. I'm going to try and see what happens. If we have to pay him, we will eventually, if we sign him. What if you never offer a scholarship? Right? What if you just send the house, you never offer any money? When they signed, you still have to pay them? I assume yes. But if you don't offer a scholarship, I don't know. Do you have to offer like a player scholarship for them to go? I actually don't know the answer to that. Huh. If you know, let me know in a comment. But should we upgrade our coach skills? We have 85 coach skills. I want motivator. We already have 2 elite recruiters as assistant coordinators. So like, that's insane. So we need motivators. What do we need? Minimum coach required level is 10. Oh, we're level 4. We're not even close. So we're just going to save our points because we definitely want to unlock that. Okay. That's going to help our players improve in the offseason. We're going to be a recruiter and a motivator to start. You know, I've seen people say that progression is a whole lot slower, and wow, is it? Like, in the last game, I feel like by week 6, being 4-2, we would be like level 8 or 10. So they really slowed down the progression. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. Who do we play next week? I know our schedule is very favorable. We might take a look at it. We will take a look at it. I want to see. Did we lock in any more recruits? Leo Benchewell from Cincinnati, Ohio. Go Reds. Hard commit, Lamar Loudermilk. Okay. All the milk brands, be ready for NIL deals. Do you want your milk to be louder? You better believe Loudermilk is coming to Huntington, West Virginia. You better be ready. This player is going to be electric at the running back position. That is a huge 3-star commit. Okay, what about the new 4-star? Not on the list yet. Okay. Is any risk of transfer? quite a bit. Our athletic director loves us. Love that. Win 75% of your conference games. We might do that. We truly might. We are going to win them all. So let's do the weekly practice plan here. Then we'll take a look at the schedule to go ahead. Or the schedule after today. Okay, so who's hurt? What about Carlos? Full practice? No, he's got to have another week off. He never practices, right? He never practices. He's not going to be able to practice this entire season. Payne can't practice either. He's going to get hurt, limit his practice. Who else? Who else needs to sit? Is it just Carlos? I don't see really right here. No practice. He already has no practice. What about Boston? Is Boston fine? Increase. Let's do no practice for our center then. I mean, there's been so many injuries. No long-term injuries. Actually, I think we did have one. And actually, I need to go check. Schedule and injury. I just got to remember. Let's go ahead and confirm. Bye week. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So we have recruiting coming up too. We'll be able to see that 4-star to see if maybe he wants to be on the Thundering Herd. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Team schedule going forward and then injury report. The team schedule, we have a bye, then South Alabama at home, then 2 road games in a row, Old Dominion and Georgia Southern. Back at home against App State and Georgia State. Then we close out against UL Monroe. I told you all it is a very favorable schedule. Like, this team can win out. We only have one more rivalry game left, and it's against App State in week 11. Okay, so wait. Does Marshall not play in rivalry week? Do they not have a rivalry? Do they play the rivalry game in week 11? Who is Marshall's biggest rival? Is it James Madison? No, that's a new rivalry. We saw that. Is App State really their only big rival? I'm surprised they don't have one right here. Because that's rivalry week, right? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the injury report. Just to make sure. I think we did have one long-term injury. But I don't know how long-term it was. I didn't really pay attention. Okay, no, they're fine. So in this game, there's a lot of wear and tear. There's a lot of short-term injuries. We have yet to see a long-term injury. So hopefully we don't see one. But our quarterback, I feel like, is really at risk. So now recruiting. Okay, recruiting on the bye week here. Bye week 7. We locked in Villanueva. We locked in Loudermilk. And here is the 4-star. Not even, he's like, if you don't pay me, I don't care. Right? That's exactly what he's saying. If you don't pay me, I could care less. Well, listen, I'm not paying you. I'm going to leave him on the list for another week and see what happens. I am not paying him. There's no way. Wait, how do we still have 50 more hours? We just spent, I thought we had 50 and we spent some in the last. How did we get more out? Oh, because we locked in Loudermilk. That's huge. So a lot of 1-stars. We're still leading the way. I'm not going to add any more time. And then Daryl Sadler. We're in a battle there. Not really a battle. We've got that almost won. WKU doesn't even have an offer. The center, we're doing great. Leo Benchawol, verbal commit. Love that. Go ahead and move them up on the list. Good recruiting class so far. And where were we? Joy, we're at here. Right guard, no. Vandy is hard selling, and they definitely have the hard sell over us. Well, I mean, the only thing we can do is offer more money. No, we can't. That's the most we can give them. Well, that's not great. That's not great at all. But we have 50 hours to maybe find a hidden gem. Not a hidden gem we're going to scout. I'm going to go back to the 4-stars. What is the cheapest 4-star right now? Who maybe doesn't have an offer? Notre Dame. Minnesota. They all have offers. Okay, 4-stars are so expensive. That's the mic we have on the list. Yeah, it's not looking great. No offers here. Another mic that doesn't have an offer. Right guard. Okay, you have my attention. Not pipeline, though. Right guard with a couple offers. It's funny, that right guard has offers from Michigan, Nebraska, but they're not even up in the top 3. He wants to play for Alabama. That is a big man. 6'2", 308 pounds. Athlete. He has an offer. Okay, what if we sort by quarterback? I know we got our quarterback. Okay, nobody. Nobody that has it. Oh, there's a couple. No offers. No offers. Dual threat, 6'5", 191 pounds. This is crazy, right? Isn't this crazy? We already got a quarterback. That's crazy. Let's go wide receiver. See if we can find a speedster. Oh, right there. What about in the pipeline here? Contested specialist? No. Route artist. Elusive route runner. Route artist. So the speedster is not in our pipeline. Does he have an offer? Yes. Any of these that don't have an offer? Right here from Texas. A route artist. Nolan Laundry. I think it's worth a shot. One thing I've discovered is they don't really care about the hours. They care about the money. But I'm going to try it again. Well, we can really see how the money works, because what we could do is we could give him a scholarship. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, we still need 5 hours to do that. Okay, we can't. But next week, we could give him, like, see what happens if we just do hours. No NIL. It didn't do anything for Fulton, but maybe it will. And then pay him and see what happens. Yeah, I don't think we're probably going to get him. And honestly, that's our whole budget. It might be better off going to the transfer portal, but I would just go ahead and assume that the transfer portal is super expensive as well. Like, if these players, good quarterbacks, 4 stars, are that much, imagine what they're going to be like next year. I mean, not next year, but in the transfer portal. They're going to be probably even more expensive. Okay, on to the next week. See if we lock in anybody. You know, we won't know to the end of the next episode, those 4 stars, and whether we actually are on their top 10 interest. But hard commit, Leo Benchewell, love that. That's awesome. And number 1 on Leo's list. No, we already got him. Number 1 on Benji's list. I think his name is Benji is what it said. Can't remember what recruit that is. I know we just looked at it. But South Alabama has a 3-3 record here in this Week 8 matchup. 1-1 in the Sun Belt. We are 4-2 and undefeated in the Sun Belt. We have a rainy game in Huntington, West Virginia. I cannot wait. An October 20th matchup. That'll be coming at you all in the next episode, but we got to do the practice plan, and then we'll be closing out this episode. What an episode this has been. This series has been awesome so far. I've loved every Dynasty series that I've done. Now, I think we can practice it. Quarterback, you are killing me. Like, we're going to have to change quarterback to keep fresh. I'm not even joking. We're going to have to run a quarterback by committee, or Carlos is never going to get to play football. I'm serious. I'm going to do it. We're going to run a quarterback by committee. Just because the wear and tear. It never works, right? It's not a good idea, but what are we going to do? We can't have them get hurt for the whole season. We're going to have to go into team. We're going to have to go into auto subs. And we're going to have to be the only team who has to do keep fresh with a quarterback. Like, what is happening? We're going to have to keep fresh our quarterback, or he can't play. Does Carlos Del Rio-Wilson have injury history or something? He must. We need to ask Syracuse fans, because I think that's where he played before. Wow, okay. Next up, South Alabama, everybody. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing series. You like career modes, dynasty, stuff like that, this is the channel for you. And if you all want even more content from me, check out my second channel, Gamer Ability 2. Link in the bottom of the description to that. But I'll see you all in the next one. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.